Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to pick dialogue or make choices. You can pay to play sound effects that have in-show ramifications.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the fuck?
Submit images over Twitter and Discord for us to use. Or just hop in the chat and suggest what you think we should do. It's your show too, friend. Every episode is its own sandbox to play in. There's never a dull moment. Hop on in and experience everything now.
What up? Hello. Greetings. Buongiorno. It's me, your boy, Jonks. Thank you. You're far too kind.
About time.
About time indeed. About time we grant some wishes. How are we doing? It's good to see my council in the chat. Welcome, of course, I am Jonks. You all know this. I am the wish-granting demigod who lives on my mountaintop domain, granting wishes and eating the hapless souls who you, the council, decide to sacrifice to me for $5. Anyway, how we doing, council? I see some familiar faces here. We've got, or familiar names, I should say. Nuclear Goo, Sunbro, Wicked Lazy, Abby Sally, K-Weeb, Kevin Verseven. I just realized that rhymed. I never have said that out loud fully, I think. Yeah, give it up for that. Scott with too many T's, Slap Factory, Walla Walla Man. Love to say that one, Walla Walla Man. Welcome, I love you all too. Council, if you're new here, welcome, you're part of the council now, and of course it is your duty to help me grant these wishes. As those of you who have been here before know, travelers come from far and wide to my mountaintop domain, seeking their greatest desire to be realized, but ultimately, it is you, my council, who will vote democratically to decide whether or not we grant their wish together. We'll ask them questions, we'll find out whether or not they are worthy, and if they are, we'll grant their wish. If not, we won't. And if they're super unworthy, of course you'll notice in the top left-hand corner of the screen that I can eat them by sacrificing them to me for $5. Dr. Nerd Rage says, I wish I didn't have to walk up this, wait, what? I can't read. I wish I didn't have to walk up to this mountaintop domain. Dems the breaks, Dr. Nerd Rage, I'm sorry. You don't actually have to. I should say, your wish, I guess, has been granted insofar as coming up to visit me is optional. You are not required to do that. However, if you'd like a wish to be granted, you must make it to the top of the mountain. That's kind of how it goes.
Jonks, did you forget to put in your giant contact lenses today?
Oh, God, yeah, you know what? I slept in them.
Oh,
I know,
it's not good.
I know, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Can we do Zoom? No, unfortunately. We did that during the pandemic for a while, and it did not work great.
It sucked.
The connection was pretty tough. It's a pretty remote mountain, so it can be kind of hard to do that.
Couldn't even look Johnson in the eyes.
Couldn't even look me in the eye, yeah.
Giant headset, though.
Anyway, folks, there's a couple other ways you can interact this evening. Of course, if you'd like, you can subscribe at any point. I think it is still technically September, which is, I guess, Jeff Bezos' way of trying to get people to give him more money. About time. Oh, I'm too loud. Let me just move the mic further away from. Let me talk more quietly. How's that? Is that sounding better? I don't know. Anyway, folks, it's September, which means I guess subscriptions are cheaper. And if you subscribe at any point tonight, you can sign my guest book. Let's have a look at that guest book. All right, so these were the entries from the last time you visited me. Crow TRM said, "Caw caw," and "Dumb equals cool and just a tiny taste. We're here." XD Raffle. So those are some of the fun things you can write in my book.
Random.
And if yes, big random vibes. It's giving random. But if you'd like to write anything, it doesn't have to be LOL random sauce. It can be, I had a great time at Jonks Mountain. I visited Jonks while he was so handsome. Pretty much whatever you want. Just subscribe, let us know what you'd like to write in the guest book, and we will add it for you. That's basically it. That's mainly kinda yes. Whoa, Internet Crow! Thank you, Internet Crow. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. You're just in time. I think we're just about... You guys will figure out the rest of the stuff. I think let's go ahead and... I think I see our first traveler making his way up the mountain. Greetings, traveler. Oh, sorry. Greetings, traveler.
He's asleep, man.
Who is asleep?
Alright. Have you seen Ratatouille?
Yes, I have seen Ratatouille. Someone brought a DVD player up here one time.
That's great.
And showed me the whole movie.
It's a great movie.
Much to the chagrin of everybody else in line behind him.
It's a great film. They're all lucky to see a movie like that.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of like that. My name's Chef Yumi Dupree, and I got a little guy up here in my hat who teaches me how to cook.
You're a oh, wow.
3-star Michelin chef with a Ratatouille situation.
You have a rat in your hat?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, what could a talented chef... Well, I guess you're probably not talented, I guess, right?
Not
That's the whole
even
point.
at all. Thank you. Not even at all.
Love the honesty.
I love luge. I love luging. I love most like B-tier extreme sports. That's mostly what I spend my time.
Can you list 4 more of them?
Yeah. You know, like stand-up surfing.
Is that different from paddleboarding? Isn't all surfing stand-up surfing?
God, they didn't tell me you were so funny.
I'm not joking. I just thought... I mean, I guess boogie boarding would be like lay down
stand-up
surfing.
surfboarding. I like doing like it's kind of like ski skateboarding.
What is that?
It's a very experimental new thing that they're doing right now.
Ah.
You kind of like, you know, you have 2 skateboards on each foot.
Oh,
and
wow.
You kind of like, you gotta glide your way down the hills to San Dimas or whatever.
That sounds extreme.
Yeah, and then hand inline roller skating.
Hand inline roller skating. Is that just where you wear
Go ahead.
roller skates on your hand?
Pretty much.
And you're doing what? I guess like a handstand the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Rolling down the hills of San Dimas.
And
know?
you do that?
Yeah, I love doing
Wow.
that shit.
I would love to
Got
see
an
that.
Insta. Yeah, you want to see it right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
We want to see it. We want it. We want it. We want
Pardon
it.
my cooking materials. We're
Oh,
working
yeah.
on making the biggest pizza in Jonks County.
You're making the biggest pizza?
Yeah, we're working. All right. Look it up.
Okay, so
It's a
this is
deep
going to
sleeper.
be...
This is Lucy, okay?
Can we zoom in on that?
Yeah, sure.
Probably.
This is Lucy.
What am I looking at?
A little rat chef. She's sleeping.
Oh, wow. She's sleeping.
Golf claps, golf claps.
All right, and what is it that you're going to try to do here?
I guess I'm doing like a handstand or something.
Yeah, I mean the thing that you said you could do was inline skate on your hands, but I assume you don't have your skates with you here.
No, not at all. No. But I could try doing a handstand if you guys
I
want
would.
that shit.
Are you sure you want to try that?
I mean, I'll try it. Sure.
Okay.
Do it.
If you feel comfortable with that,
I take my keys out of my pocket.
Good call.
that's
Oh,
a
my
good.
phone.
Yeah, anything that could potentially impale you, probably a good move to take that out.
Pretty sure this is starting to feel like a sacrifice by proxy.
It does kind of feel
Why
that
are you putting
way.
your keys right in front of you? I feel like you're just gonna fall on them.
It's
That's a
kind of
great
near
point.
that giant pitchfork.
You know, it's crazy how often people are like would look out for you, you know, and like randomly in life. You think
Yeah.
everyone's out to get you, but
Good Samaritans.
they're all out there.
All right, so I guess you're gonna do a handstand.
Yeah.
Yep. I've seen people try this before. It's way harder than it looks.
This is much easier in my pool.
You'd think you could just kind of balance most of your weight on, you know, the. Well, anyway.
I'm gonna use my head.
You're okay. A
You
headstand.
changed your mind. You do this in skates normally?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow, we're gonna count that. We're gonna count that.
Whoa.
Wow, that was very impressive. I couldn't imagine what a guy with your stature and talents could possibly be here to wish for. Certainly every wish and desire that you have has been granted. The crowd loves you.
Well, yeah, thank you. Again, I'm Chef Yumi Dupree, if you want to follow me on Insta. So, it's actually, I'm happy, all right? I've got my hobbies, I've got my business, my Michelin 3-star restaurant.
Yes.
And, it's more about Lucy up here.
Yes, the rat in your hat.
Not happy.
The rat is displeased.
Several threats of unionization.
The rat is gonna unionize?
Yeah, I know.
With whom?
That's kind of the fucked up part. It's like just her, really.
How? Isn't that sort of the antithesis of a union?
I don't know, isn't a union kind of like, singular, one, in a way?
No.
The point is that she's pissed, alright?
It's the opposite. It's multiple, many.
God, they didn't say you're so smart. How's your Wordle streak?
My Wordle streak?
Yeah.
You know what? I was into it for a really long time, and I even kept going after the New York Times bought it. But I missed one day, and then I was like, fuck it. I don't want to keep doing this.
It's crazy how we gamify our lives, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway. Hoping to get her, boyfriend, girlfriend, some money.
You want some rats to be fucking in your hat?
Sure, I don't know, whatever. I got a lot of room up there. I don't know what that means.
Wow, that's very, I guess, selfless of you that you feel so bad for the lonely rat living in your hat that you would be allowing 2 rats to copulate on your head.
Yeah.
Are you not worried that if perhaps Lucy were to find a lover that she would become distracted by the passionate romance and therefore be unable to instruct you how to cook your dishes in your 3-star Michelin restaurant?
Whoa, I didn't even think about it like that. I just thought about love in the kind of like Wachowskian way, where it was like just a force of good and not something that distracts like money,
Right.
Well, I guess I'll just wish for a happier cooking rat then.
Yeah, I think that would definitely make it easier.
And I'll just feed Lucy to a snake.
And then, wait, hold on. I'm confused. I thought you meant you just.
What's up?
I thought you meant to say that you were just wishing for Lucy to be happier, because that's an option. But you were saying I wish for a completely different rat that is happy, and then I'm going to murder Lucy.
Hey, come on.
That seems a bit unnecessary.
Circle of life, man. Circle of life. Come
Just
on.
a moment ago, you were so worried about this rat that you were going to wish for it to have a partner to have sex on your head.
Yeah, and it's like, I've had that before, all right? I've had rats have sex on my head before. I'm a beach bum. I used to be. I used to live under the piers, and lots of grimy stuff happens under there, again, circle of life, that kind of stuff happens all the time on top of me when I was doing that thing. But I'm rich now, and I kind of don't care about tiny life forms like that, I stomp on bugs all the time. I kill a couple of rats when I was on my way up here.
You killed a couple rats on your way up here with Lucy?
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it.
The crowd does not like that.
I didn't even think about it like that, It's like a battle getting up here. It's like MXC, you gotta climb over people. It's not good. It's rancid.
You're not the first person to make that comparison.
Rancid stuff. I'm not the first person to compare your show to MXC on Spike TV.
You'd be shocked how much I get that, especially since I think it's been off the air for like a decade
It's out of sight. People miss it. I think there's a Twitch stream exclusively streaming old episodes of
Wow. People should check that out after this. Anyway.
Hey, man, you got a sub, it looks like.
Wow.
Came early this year.
Whoa, that sounded kind of scary and laggy for some reason. Anyway, thank you, Warm Winter, for your subscription. If you'd like to add a message to my guest book, go ahead and type it in the chat, and we will add it to the book. What did you say your name was again, Mr. Chef? I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's hard to remember. Yumi Dupree?
Yumi Dupree, yes. Yumi, ultimately it is your decision to make the wish that you desire. However, we do have a suggestion here from Council Member Nuclear Goo, which I think is perhaps apt. Nuclear Goo suggests rats only live for about 2 years, so maybe it would be nice to extend the life of your rat a bit. How long have you had Lucy?
Fuck. Year and 11 months.
Oh no!
I didn't think about that. You're pretty smart. You do Sudoku?
I do. You know what? I do it mostly like in between. I I guess that makes sense that I would do it in between wishes. It would be rude to do it while people are
That'd
here
be
wishing.
crazy. Yeah. I have a friend who's a therapist, and he plays Switch during his meetings. I mean,
He plays Switch during his meetings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rude.
I know.
What
right?
game?
Octopath Traveler.
What the fuck is that?
Some anime stuff.
Oh.
Some anime stuff.
Is it like Splatoon? I know about Splatoon.
I don't know. Yeah, those Ink
It's
kids,
just
man.
like Splatoon.
Okay, thank
Those
you.
Ink kids. Those kids are crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying that you might consider wishing to extend the life of your dear rat Lucy.
Yeah, sure. I don't know, but then it's like she's just gonna keep on wanting things, you know?
If you give a mouse an extended life,
Exactly. They're gonna want to like.
they're going to want to enjoy that life.
They're gonna want like an iPhone 13 SR. They're gonna want like the charging pad that comes with it. They're gonna want like a little bed. They're gonna want like a little movie theater, which
It will become quite crowded in your hat.
Yeah.
Well, hold on one moment. I think we have an entry in our
Check your guest book, man.
book. Let's have a look. And that is hard to read, but
Yeah, that's great, man.
the first part, okay. The classic right across two
right
pages
across two
technique.
pages. Damn.
My
This
favorite
person took a
part.
sacrifice.
What a power move.
My favorite part was the Mount Rushmore replica. Oh, wait a minute. That's All right, Warm Winter.
What are you gonna do about it? You hang out with those guys? You hang
No,
out
is
with
that
the Rushmore
rude?
guys?
You know what? We run in similar circles, but we don't ever actually hang out.
Right.
We've got some mutuals.
Okay.
That big Jesus in Brazil. We both
You
know
know,
that guy.
you know the Rio de Janeiro guy?
Yeah.
Wow.
We both know. I think we kind of like have been to similar parties, and that guy's usually there. Mm-hmm. The giant Tibetan Buddha.
Very nice.
You know, he's really tall. Sticks his hand out forward.
cool.
I know that guy.
Speaking of that Brazilian Jesus you're talking about there, I got my own sauce. It's called Rio de Janeiro mustard.
Wow.
It's a hit.
Did you invent that, or did the rat invent that?
It's the rat.
The rat, yeah.
Rat. She
No
gets,
shame in that.
she gets a big
Hey.
pencil and big pad for. Well, it's like normal size for me. And then she gets the bit for her, it's like a big pencil and pad.
Sure.
She writes down all these puns, and I turn them into Hot One style sauces and stuff, and I
Wow,
make a lot of money.
That's very smart.
And she don't get much of it because rats go to store and it's like they who cares,
Right.
Rat goes to Target and they're like, get out of here,
Give a rat an opportunity to go to Target,
and
etc.
Exactly.
Anyway, listen, I think it's time that we should vote now.
All right.
If there are any other council questions, go ahead and ask them now. But I think we're going to prepare the poll.
I guess what's my official vote?
Yes.
Like,
What is
wish,
your
you know?
official wish? We discussed a couple different ones. We should,
Yeah.
I guess,
All
nail
right.
that down.
I guess I wish that my rat was like infinitely happy.
Your rat. And when you say your rat, you mean you wish
mean
for
Lucy.
Lucy, yes. Yeah. To be infinitely happy.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that.
And what about the life, extending the life
fuck,
thing?
I
Because
didn't
they're
think
going to
about
die in
that.
a month.
Damn, you're smart, dude. You play Bubble Bobble?
No.
Damn.
I don't know what that is. Is that like an iPhone
Puzzle
game?
game, logic, All right, I guess I'll wish for Lucy to live longer, I guess. There's a lot of ramifications there. It feels so weird. I might as well just feed her to a snake and then just start
Careful,
over
your
with a
cheese
new
is
rat.
disappearing.
Sorry, thanks. But yeah, I wish my rat Lucy could live for another 20 years.
20 years. That seems fair.
That excessive,
I mean,
or-
you could say infinitely. That might be a curse, though.
That's
to be totally
cool.
honest.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe like living. Well, it's too late. We got the poll up.
Nah, man, mortality is like a gift, Like,
Yeah,
to remember-
I would agree. It's been pretty rough for me living forever and seemingly unable to die. To be totally honest
That's
with
brutal. I think about that when I'm on my hands rollerblading down the hills of San Dimas.
Right.
Like I could die.
As
any
we all
second.
saw that you are able to do with
Yeah.
great ease.
I'll do it again.
I don't think anybody
All right.
wants to see that. All right, the votes are coming in. No.
Oh shit!
Oh God, Lucy! Is she okay? We just extended her life. I hope she survives this.
She's sleeping.
Okay, she's
cute
just
as
sleeping.
hell.
Phew.
Sometimes I take my hat off and I see her. She's like on her back like this,
Wow. That's very cute.
and that's cute as hell.
All right, it looks like we just need a tie-breaking vote here.
Uh-oh.
Come on, I know someone out there hasn't voted yet. You have tremendous power.
Come on,
Someone's playing
folks.
video games while watching this.
Pause for 1 second.
Egg on my face.
There it is. Slurp juicing tin with the great power.
Yes.
Danger room, you were just a bit too late.
Yes, bro. You hear that, Luce?
It appears we will be granting your wish
Lucy.
to extend the life of Lucy, the cooking rat. Now we must say the magic words. Council, if you know it, type it in the chat. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Congratulations, your rat will live another 20 years.
That's great. Man, I'm so glad that we, demolished that youth center and are going to
What?
put up our own little food court there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, downtown Monica.
Fuck them kids.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly, right? Because, fuck them kids, right?
I don't know if I can agree with that.
All right,
Adults
Luce.
need food too.
Thank you. We didn't
Or
do
the
anything.
Children need play.
Exactly.
That's right.
We didn't do anything about your happiness, but you're going to live much longer to give me more food ideas. Let's rock and roll.
Very well.
I'm wearing this cheese.
You're wearing the cheese as a hat.
Hey. Whoa. All right, one more handstand for posterity.
No. No more handstands.
I'll get my keys out of my
Prove
pocket.
you can do it.
Do not do another handstand.
Prove you can do it. It's okay.
All right, fine. Well,
No.
bye, John.
Goodbye. Wait, John? That is not my name.
Is now.
Well, no. Well, folks, we did it. We granted a wish. First one. You know, usually the first traveler I eat, it seems like a lot of the time you guys get very excited and immediately sacrifice the first traveler. So maybe this shows that the council is maturing. All right, stop calling me John, council. My name is Jonks. It's not
Probably should have
John.
eaten him, John.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm kind of regretting that I didn't eat him. It seems that he has some nefarious plans with a local child's, center? Some sort of child...
A youth center.
A youth center. What is that? It's like a rec center, I guess? It's like a place for kids to... For a kid to be a kid. What was that? Chuck E. Cheese?
Somebody had two parents.
Ah.
Wow.
I actually
Brag
don't
about
know
it.
if I had parents. I've just sort of existed as long as I can remember. A place for kids to shoot up, says Slurp Juicington. Okay. Well,
Hoops, they call them.
perhaps it is a
Hoops,
good
they
thing.
call 'em.
What are you? Oh, hoops. I see. Like basketball.
And heroin also.
Oh,
Also
no.
heroin. Smack.
Okay. All right. Not really sure if it's a good thing or not then that we're destroying this facility. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese without the gambling, says Abby Sally. Oh, okay.
Lots of rats there too.
Anyway, folks, we're off to a great start. We've granted one wish already. I think it's going to be a prosperous evening for us all. I do think I see our next... Oh, what is this? A pair of travelers. Two travelers coming up at the same time.
Fucking MXC getting up here.
I know.
Hello, travelers.
Hello, Jonks.
Jonks.
Do you come as a pair?
Yeah,
do.
we're always a package. We're always a duo.
Generally, I only grant one wish at a time, but if you are willing to concede that you will accept one wish between the two of you, I can grant that together.
As the person who usually does the contract negotiations in this duo, I'm gonna have to need two wishes, and also a green room and a trailer to hang out in.
Power move.
Union rights!
That's right.
Did you send your rider to my assistant? And you can step closer to me if you'd like. That's probably good right
We're
there.
still not. Is he clear? We're not sure on him. We're not quite sure on you yet. So excuse us our trepidation.
That's fair.
But yeah,
I'm very big and scary.
We probably sent the writer over.
Okay, I should probably check with my assistant then. That's on me. So you said you need a green room and a trailer?
Yeah, we're gonna need a green room to kind of hang out. We're gonna need a trailer. Those aren't the wishes. Those are just.
Oh, okay.
Those are just gonna be like kind of what we're gonna need to be around.
To make your wish?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, generally the wish is pretty. It's pretty quick. You know, you tell me what you want. I ask the council whether or not we think you're cool.
Hey, Jonks, it's your assistant.
Yes.
We can't get them the green room, and for a trailer, we have just like one of those vans you rent from U-Haul with not a lot of back space.
Like
we can get them 2 wishes.
We can do the 2 wishes?
Get them 2 wishes, no green room, and a van.
And we can put the space heater in the van too, if they get cold.
Yeah.
Okay, is that safe?
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't even matter, honestly.
Okay.
We're fine. We're fine either way.
You're good?
Yeah,
So you
we're
don't
easy.
need the trailer?
We're easy.
Okay. So you guys, so you're saying that you're going to forego the requests?
Oh no, we'll take. Well, if you have
You
a van,
do want
we'll
it.
take the van for sure.
Okay, all right.
We're
We're
the
gonna
van.
try to get the van up here.
We're
It's
easy.
a principle thing.
It's a principle thing. We're easy though.
Okay. Yeah, you guys seem really easy.
It's super like it's honestly like big no worries vibes out over here from us. So
For sure, for
It's
sure.
all good either way, kinda.
Well,
Giving no worries.
It's really giving no worries.
great. Well, travelers, what is it that your name is? Both of you.
Well, I'm Dash Nashville.
Dash Nashville.
Yeah.
And your cohort?
Sorry, I'm Dean Sharton. I'm his stunt double.
Dean Shartnant?
Dean Sharton. No relation.
Not that Dean Sharp.
No relation to who?
To Dean Sharton.
The other Dean
okay.
Sharp.
Oh, okay. It would be odd if you were related to him and had the exact same name.
That's what we're always saying.
And no relation.
Right. Well, Dash and Dean. So he's your okay. So Dean is Dash's stunt double. Does that make Dash a
Johnson,
performer
I
of
thought
some
you've
sort?
been around for a while. I thought you might recognize Dash Nashville.
Oh, I apologize. I don't get to the movies much, unless someone brings up a DVD player and I watch Ratatouille.
Did you get to the movies much in 2008?
You know what? I didn't.
Well, then that's where you would have missed me.
Explain this odd behavior.
Well, Dash, unfortunately I haven't seen your film, but I have seen a bit of odd behavior from you, and if you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to explain it in just a moment here.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and can we pull up that odd behavior? Now,
Right.
we pulled this image from your past.
Exactly.
Can you please explain what's happening here?
Well, these were better times, to be honest. Yeah. These. So this is 2009. This is right after I was booking in 2008, and so I got myself a pet. Needed a companion.
Those are actually my legs.
You were walking the pet for him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dash didn't want to have to take it for a walk, so I did it. It's what a stuntman does.
Is that what a stuntman does? It seems like almost more of the work of like a dog walker or assistant.
All right, Junks.
No. I've been Dash's stuntman, his stunt double for nigh on 3 decades,
Exactly.
and I know what I'm doing. Okay.
Exactly. And
I
so do
apologize. I honestly, I'm not much of an industry man myself. I don't know the inner workings of your industry or your careers. I'm just basing it off what I've seen in Ratatouille, I guess, which is the only movie that I've ever seen.
For sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what were you in 2008 that I guess people might know you from?
I was in a movie called Surfer.
Surfer.
Yeah.
And that was about a surfer?
You make it sound like you don't know that movie.
I don't know. Like I said, I've only ever seen Ratatouille, which somebody brought up here on a DVD player once.
I don't mean to be offensive here, Jonks, but you're telling me you haven't seen 2008 Surfer starring Chad Michael Murray and Dash Nashville with an appearance by Blake Lively?
You know what? I'm starting to feel dumb for having not seen it.
That's not our intention.
We're not trying to make you feel dumb. We're just saying that's the stakes of what's going on.
We're just trying to get the word out.
And if you want to know, if you want to ask who made out with Blake Lively in that movie, you can go ahead and ask.
And if you want to ask who made out with Chad Michael Murray in that movie, you can go ahead and ask.
Who made out with Blake Lively and Chad Michael Murray?
They made out with each other.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, they had a really
Dash's part wasn't really.
They had a couple really great scenes together.
Well, that sounds very
We got the
sexy.
U-Haul for you guys.
Oh, great.
Perfect,
the U-Haul's
perfect.
here.
Yeah. Yes.
Perfect. That looks really good. Great work, graphics department.
Perfect. Thank you.
That
should be good.
That's
That should be good.
looking great. Well done, team.
Thank you. Wait. Perfect.
All right. Oh, no.
No!
Oh, that's a shame.
Pretty precarious spot we had it in.
You could go down there though later and hang out in it.
Yeah, okay. That's gonna be there probably for, I guess, ever.
As long as that's a spot for smoke breaks for us, yeah.
Oh yeah,
We'll
you guys, big smokers?
No, I take Dash's smoke breaks for him.
Oh, you see that to me feels like a proper stuntman's role because you are taking the danger.
The role of a stuntman is to shorten your own life so you can extend the life of your stuntee.
Right?
Yes. Now that I can understand.
Best in the business. What can
Dean
I say?
Sharton, don't forget. No relation, though.
Yes, how could I ever? Well, Dean and Dash, I have to ask, what is it that you two wish to have granted? What wish is it that you wish to... Gosh, it's so hard to say these things sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you wishing for, Dash and Dean?
Please.
Well, I want back in the game, Jonks.
Ah. The surfing game?
No, well, I want to be an actor.
Ah,
if it's
right.
a surfing, I'll take a surfing role.
You want
Obviously,
to
I've done that
be
before.
a movie star once
Yeah,
again.
I want back in the game.
I see. And Dean, what of you?
I know what we talked about ahead of time, but I think I might change my wish also. I would also like to be an actor instead of just a stunt double.
Whoa! Get yours, son!
Hold on! We're talking nuts.
I don't know. If we're taking wishes, I might as well try.
Doesn't it feel like we're talking a little nuts? We're a little far from home. We're on top of a mountain. Maybe the elevation's fucking with your head right now.
It could be, but I said what I said. I don't think I can undo it.
Who else has the same back of my head?
I don't know. A wig? I don't know. Listen, I agree. Physically, we're mirror images of each other, but it's time for me to step out of your shadow. Like Peter Pan's shadow.
Well, let's see if it's time for you to step out of my shadow. How about that?
Okay.
Let's let the people decide.
Let's let the council decide.
Let's let the council decide if you step out of my shadow.
They'd like you to do a monologue.
Him or me?
But like both. Monologue off.
Maybe say
Yes.
monologue.
Monologue.
This is a good suggestion. Thank you, Fulu, for the suggestion. I think if we were able to see a monologue from both of you, we'd be able to decide whether or not either of you should become professional actors.
I gotta see the back of those heads.
Of course, absolutely. We'll show the back of our heads. Well,
I mean, you go first. It's home field advantage, I guess, for you.
I think we rock, paper, scissors like we do for everything.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, scissors. Fuck! I gotta stop saying.
You go first.
What I'm gonna do. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. Are you gonna be right behind me or what?
Where else? We're on the top of the mountain. You want me to walk back down? It's gonna be MXC like that.
It's just gonna be. It feels like you're gonna pull focus, but let's go. Here, hold on. Let's do.
I blend. We're the same size. I'll blend perfectly behind you.
Is that a gun I see in your waistband?
Yeah.
All right, I suppose. I mean, this technically is a concealed carry jurisdiction, so I suppose that's fine.
He's legally allowed to have the gun.
Sometimes it can be a bit intimidating for a council member to see a firearm on. Nah, you know what? Never mind. Go for
If
it.
you don't want to see it, I can tuck it somewhere else.
No. That's fine. That's fine. I just noticed that.
Show me your papers.
Oh,
Okay,
the paper.
that's making me a lot more nervous, to be totally honest.
Well, he's gonna prove that is.
Why?
Well, where you just like almost dropped your gun.
Well, they almost.
Almost dropped it.
That's
is
true.
The key to doing something cool. It's got to be close to
He
failure.
didn't actually drop it.
It's got to be close to failure.
I guess that's a good point.
I'm a veg.
Oh yeah.
He can have the gun. He's a part-time cop.
I'm mostly a cop. I'm a cop for.
Like Shaq.
Me too.
Exactly like Shaq. Thank you. Yes. Little like Shaq. Here comes the monologue. I'm not a rich man. I'm not a poor man. Hey, when you're behind me, it's pulling focus. Because you said you were not going to do anything.
I'm your shadow. You can't even notice me.
And take a step closer to the me. That's good, right there.
If you're going to be behind, if you're going to be behind me, please just be nothing. I'm not a rich man. And I'm not a poor man. I'm just
careful.
Fucking
The frame ends like right where your left arm is. So
Yeah, I got
just
you.
really lean. That's good,
I got
right
you
there.
now. There we go.
Yep, that's perfect, right there.
Amazing framing.
You want to run it from the top?
A lot of headroom, very good.
You know I can run it from the top. I'll go from the top.
Let's take it from I'm not a rich man.
I like it. I like it. I like that entry point.
You want me to lead you
What's
in?
up? What's up?
Do you want me to lead you in? I think I know this scene.
I was taking a beat. Oh, do you know the scene?
I think so. Here, I'll lead you in.
I thought you didn't know anything about the industry. Here you are.
I have not seen any movies, but I've seen many plays.
You are.
People come up here and perform full plays for me. Anyway, I'll lead you in. Hey, are you a rich man?
I'm not a rich man. And I'm not a poor man. But I am a man. A man standing before you who is of medium wealth. Of medium class and of medium stature. Come on, man.
Sorry.
Fucking hell, dude. I can't. A burp? What did you eat in the last hour that you would have had a burp?
Taco Bell.
When did you get Taco Bell?
One of the MXC guys had it.
This monologue is compelling.
Thank you. Well,
He's good.
It's feeling more like a dialogue
What's
now.
told me, man? I was hooked.
If you guys want, if that's all you need to see.
You're so close to the edge of the frame.
I'm really. If that's all you need to see, I can be out of your hair and we can
I feel good on you. Let's see Dean's.
I thought so too.
Let's see Dean's monologue now. Dean, would you like to step into the spotlight and perform your monologue?
Why don't you go ahead, Dean?
For sure.
And do be careful not to disappear. It's a very close. It's like a close line. There you go. You're good right there.
Hello, Dean Sharton, 6'1", 170 pounds.
That's true.
We're exactly the same.
All right.
And begin.
Are you a rich man? Oh, are you not doing the same one?
I'm doing the same one?
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking.
I had a different.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Do your own. I'm sorry for assuming.
Then.
No, I am prepared with my own. I was gonna do my own.
Oh, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on your performance. Go ahead.
No. Thank you, Jonks. Dean Sharton.
You don't have to slate again. It's fine. It's fine. You can just jump into it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, someone's leg. Did you guys have any trouble? You said it was tricky getting up the hill. Oops, my mouth wasn't moving. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. There you go, sir. Please,
really
continue.
I was on a dark desert highway. I could feel the cool wind in my hair.
All right, I think we're good.
What?
I think we got it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Really compelling.
I really like that.
Thank you.
That's
my first time acting.
Mesmerized. The first time, could not tell. Wow, impressive. All right, I think we're ready to go ahead and vote.
I love it.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're gonna vote to decide. I guess the wishes were for both of them to be. I guess technically it was for
working actors.
Yes, to be working actors. It was for Dash to return to his career as a working actor.
And I'd like it to be on the record that I did say I want back in the game. I just feel like that. I don't know. That was a really cool way to put that.
That is cool, and we will note that in the poll.
We vote for like one or the other.
I think.
Or like both.
Technically, they get 2 wishes, so I think we'll do one at a time. Let's do, I guess, Dash first.
We're already on it.
And council members, if you have any questions for either of these performers, go ahead and ask them now.
Shoot.
Let's see here. Jonks, in industry terms, eat the shorter one.
Same height, both 6'1". Impossible to tell.
Yeah, I think it's a perspective thing because Dean is standing further back. Careful, you're right on the edge of the mountain.
No, I see it.
Okay, great.
I got great balance. I'm
Great
a stunt man.
toes. Very strong toes, it seems.
Yep, I'm a stunt man.
All right, council members. We are deciding whether we're going to grant Dash's wish to be, quote, back in the game. Your options are yes, put him in, coach, or no, he has to remain only a cop.
It's looking super like I'm gonna be a cop.
Very pro-cop chat.
It's not looking...
Yes, our
what the
council
hell?
loves cops.
He's not a full cop, technically.
Did the council miss the monologue? What the hell happened?
To be honest, I was pretty taken by the man behind you during your monologue and couldn't focus.
That's what I'm fucking saying, Dean.
I was like a shadow the whole time.
Jesus
A
Christ.
Peter Pan shadow, you know?
All right, this one seems like it's pretty much a lock. Let's go ahead and close it up. Yeah, sorry, Dash. They want you to be
I feel like this is my fault.
Oh, do
They
you
want you
feel
to be
like
a
it's your
cop.
fault? A little bit, huh? Damn, man.
Sorry.
I have to be a cop for the rest of my life.
You're only kind of a cop.
I'm just a little bit a cop. I'm not fully a cop. Damn it.
Well, now we will proceed to the next wish, which of course is whether or not Dean will transcend his role as a mere stuntman and become a main stage working actor. That's Hollywood, baby, says Fulaloof, if that's any consolation for you, Dash.
It's Hollywood.
Don't I know it?
And here's a question from the council. If Dean wins, can he get Dash's cool vest? And I think that would be appropriate, yes.
Seems fair.
They should make Surfer 2 with Dean instead.
What?
Wow.
Hell? What the hell?
I don't know.
Thank you so much. That'd be an incredible opportunity. I would love to meet Chad Michael Murray for real in like a scene where we weren't in a fist fight in the ocean.
We made sure that you didn't get to meet him the first time around on set.
Yeah.
At least be around him in any capacity, didn't we?
Yeah.
Is he nice?
Oh, the nicest.
That's nice to hear. I'm happy.
The best guy.
What does he get at Crafty?
At Crafty?
Yeah, I'm always curious. I feel like that says a lot about somebody, what their choice is at Crafty.
He's hilarious. He'll get the merch.
Wow, that's really insane.
He likes their print, he likes their font, and he'll grab like a glass and he'll get like a shirt.
I didn't even know they did that usually.
I know!
The good ones do.
Hollywood, baby. He was so cool.
Wow.
From afar, of course, to me.
That's awesome. Well, I've got even more great news for you, Dean. You are going to be a working actor. Congratulations.
You gotta be absolutely fucking kidding me.
Give him your vest.
Dash, please remove your vest.
What?
Give him your acting vest.
Wibbity wobbity wonks, take off your vest.
Oh my god, he's giddy.
Oh, show them. We're missing the exchange of vests.
I want to reveal.
Can you put
Oh,
it
I
on?
see.
Chat, you're gonna want to see this.
Wow, look at that.
Wow. Good God!
Hey.
Good God!
You're gonna need this too. You're an actor now.
Wait, what?
Daniel, the cop just show up on the top of the mountain?
I thought that was because you were a cop that you had that gun.
No, that was.
Oh, no.
That's for on set.
Yeah. He's only kind of a cop.
Yeah.
Right.
Same. Just a little bit.
Wow, what a transformation. Is that George Clooney? Clooney?
Is this Jim Caviezel all of a sudden?
Oh my gosh. Careful, you're disappearing.
Yay over there.
God.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't watch movies, but I've seen all of Entourage.
How could you not? That's probably one of the greatest shows created.
Oh, the best. The best that show.
In the last 6 decades, that's easily the top.
Come on.
Goat show.
Turtle.
Come on.
E. Johnny Drama. Ari.
That was Obama's favorite show.
The gay assistant.
Yes.
That's such a red flag.
Is that right about Obama?
Yeah, Obama
Yeah.
loved it. It was on his top list of whatever year he
I
did
think
the
it
top
hit pretty
list.
close to home because he worked within Emmanuel.
You know, I saw a lot of that in his policy. I would see Obama's policy and I'd be like, there's a little bit of
This guy wishes
there's
he
a
was
little bit of
Eve.
Entourage in there. Yeah, he ran that country like Eve from Entourage.
You know Turtle be using drones.
Everybody gets to play Aquaman.
That's good. That's good.
I
We're
would have
having
loved to have
fun.
seen the Adrian Grenier Aquaman.
Oh God, you and me both. Well, Dean and Dash, it's been a pleasure. I am reluctant to tell you, Dash, that I cannot grant your wish today, but I hope that you will not give up on pursuing your passion to act. Just because I couldn't grant your wish doesn't mean that you can't continue to pursue a career in the arts. And I hope
Maybe
that you will.
I don't want to necessarily wish for this, Jonks, but maybe Dash could be my stunt double.
Wow, I mean, you already used your wish, so you can't wish for that.
I
but
know, I'm not
You
wishing.
can pitch it to him.
You can pitch that to him.
In a general meeting.
Dash?
Put it in the Slack.
Okay, we'll do it later.
We'll throw it in the Slack. Just throw it in our group Slack.
Okay.
You guys have a Slack just between the two of you?
We got a Slack.
For work purposes.
You guys
makes
don't
it
like
easier.
just text each other?
Well,
It
for
make-
work purposes.
It makes it so much easier to have.
Yeah, all the
Slack.
channels, I guess. That probably helps, right?
Yeah.
What are your channels?
Work, stunt work, acting. It's like a general work. And
Those
then
all
stunt
feel
work.
kind of like they're the same thing.
Handgun safety chat,
No.
Slack.
We have a challenge Slack because we love
the challenge. Love MTV's
nice. Love the challenge.
That's the chat we're in the most.
Yeah.
That's the chat we're in the most.
You guys watch Survivor?
No.
No.
Ah.
No.
No.
Okay. All right, goodbye.
All right.
Thank you, John.
Your van's at the bottom of the mountain. If
Oh yeah, your van
Okay.
is down there. It's got
Take my sig break.
There's a space heater in there, I think. We should probably check on that, make sure that we're not setting this entire mountainside on fire. Oh, well, folks. 1 out of 2, that's not too bad on granting wishes. Pretty good, pretty good. 2 out of 3 on the night. If you're just joining us, of course, I am Jonks, the granting wish god. I said that weird. I am Jonks, the wish-granting demigod. All-knowing, all-seeing, all-doing, up here on my mountaintop domain. Travelers come from far and wide to have their wishes granted by me. But of course, I love you too. I will not be responding to any messages referring to me as John. Wicked Lazy says, I want blood. And you know what, I am starting to sort of get a little rumbly in my tumbly for some human flesh, so if this next traveler starts to act out of line, perhaps someone will donate for me to have a little snacky. Oh, hello, traveler.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm doing well. How are you?
It's good to see you again. I'm doing great.
See me again? Oh, have we met before?
I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot. My name is Dr. Ali McBeal.
Dr. Ali McBeal.
Ali McBeal. I'm a grief counselor. I don't know if you noticed, my fingers have been steepled since I got up here. So.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Yep.
He's a pro.
But so I came here last time, and my wish did not get granted, unfortunately. I thought it was a real home run.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I have to counsel a lot of people who are the victims of gun violence, and so my wish was to change the sound of a handgun firing from pow pow pop pop to the entirety of Every Morning by Sugar Ray.
Wow.
And
that is
noble.
Unanimously
noble.
turned down. You and I were both shocked. I don't know if you remember. We were both like,
You know,
what?
I do a lot of these.
What?
That kind of sounds like that one Derek comedy sketch.
Is that a thing?
Do you remember that
Josh,
one?
do you like YouTube sketch comedy?
Yeah, I don't watch any movies, but I watch a lot of YouTube sketch comedy.
Danger Room asks an important question. It is per shot. So if you were to fire 3 successive rounds, 3 different tracks of Every Morning by Sugar Ray would begin to play.
My God, who would want to fire a gun ever again?
That was my thinking. Initially, I think that the number of people firing weapons would rise exponentially, but then it would taper off pretty dramatically. War zones would just be this cacophonous Sugar Ray space.
Yes,
you
I
know?
think that would violate the Geneva Convention.
It probably would, but you know what? That would end all war. And you all unanimously said no thank you. Pretty bizarre stuff. But
well, it's a very noble wish, and I'm not sure why the council denied it last time, but you've climbed back to the top of my mountain, and
Yep.
it is a new day, so
Yep.
you are welcome to try to wish for it again.
well, I got a different wish.
Oh.
I changed my tactic.
Okay.
I changed my tactic a little bit. Thought about it a lot. Now, Johnson, I know you get a little itchy if somebody doesn't come right out and say what their wish is.
I do.
There's a lot of preamble.
Yes.
But I think in this instance, it might be very important for me to at least give some context before I come right out and say what my wish is.
Ugh, I
Okay?
hate context. But fine.
I just think it's very important. Okay? The year is 2005. The date is June 13th. Michael Jackson has just been acquitted of child molestation charges.
Oh no.
Okay?
It was a good year.
It was a good. So, I had a bet with a coworker. I was working at Trader Joe's at the time as a cashier.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
not a surprise to any of us.
I had a bet.
Based on your look.
I had a bet with a coworker. Okay, I was pursuing my doctorate for grief counseling. I had a bet with a coworker. I said I bet $100 that he would be guilty. Okay? She bet $100 that he would not be guilty, that they would acquit him. and I lost that bet.
It's a big bet for some Trader Joe's employees.
In 2005, you better believe it. That was a lot of money to make.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's a lot of money in 2020.
So,
2.
I'm out $100, okay? And I'm feeling bummed. I'm feeling depressed. That's a lot of money to me. And the very next day, I was supposed to get on a plane in the morning to go visit my father, who was dying. He was about to pass away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I was so depressed from losing the $100 that I did not get to see him, and he passed away the next day. I did not get any closure, and as I know personally, as a grief counselor, closure is incredibly important.
Right.
Okay? So, my wish is for Michael Jackson to have actually molested the child.
That seems like a bit of a long way to get to resolution.
I've thought a lot about this. This is the only way I can.
Shouldn't the wish be for him to be prosecuted?
Well, he was acquitted.
Right.
He was acquitted. A jury of his peers found him innocent.
They found him not guilty. That's a distinction between innocent and not guilty.
Well, you know, we can quibble about the details.
So he doesn't need to have actually touched the kids. The wish should be, I want him to have been found guilty.
Well, but he okay, but now you're saying that an innocent man should be going to prison. That's what you're saying.
That's what you're saying.
No. I'm saying he becomes guilty in the version of events in which my wish comes true.
You want an innocent man to become guilty? You want him to earn it.
Okay, let me clarify something for you guys,
also,
right?
just so you know, your $100 would now be worth $151.65.
Oh my God, that's like a trip to Disneyland, guys.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Not quite.
Well, if you do the 3-day park hopper, that's like 1 day at the park, okay? Now listen, let me finish.
You're not done?
Do you think... No,
what
that's
else
my wish.
is there?
That is
I feel
my
like
wish.
I pretty much get it.
That is my wish, but I need to clarify further, okay? Do you think that this child who had accused him in Santa Barbara County, do you think that he's a liar?
You're asking me?
Yeah. Do you think he's a liar?
No, I don't know.
Explain this odd behavior.
Oh, thank God.
Bring it on,
Saved
baby.
by the odd behavior.
Yes.
Or the different band?
Okay,
All right,
while they're pulling this up. Okay,
Yeah.
So, follow my logic here, okay? Kid is not a liar. Kid really thought that he was molested. So
I
what
don't
difference
know
does
the
it make if
story
he was
that well.
actually molested or not? He clearly wasn't molested because they acquitted him. So if he was found guilty, now,
I don't
and
know
actually
I
did
don't
do
know
it,
if that follows, that he clearly wasn't molested if the perpetrator was
legally,
they found him not guilty.
Guilty does not mean innocent. It just
They
means
found
they don't
OJ not
have the
guilty.
Okay.
He clearly
necessary.
murdered those people.
They would have found. Look, you think the cops can't do their job?
All right, what the fuck is going on here?
Whoa, that looks like a fish smoking a cigarette.
Yes, I know what it looks like. You're supposed to explain it.
To me, that looks like a fish smoking a cigarette.
That
And a
is
chicken.
not explaining it.
Well, at the time we sold. At the time we sold these at Trader Joe's. This is our hottest selling album. This did numbers. This
was
okay?
your hottest selling item?
This was the hottest selling item at Trader Joe's. We've come a long way now that cookie butter reigns supreme. But this was at the time our hottest selling item. I think I made a good chunk of my
All right,
$100
get that off the screen.
selling that shit. But now,
What does that have to do with Michael Jackson?
what doesn't it have to do with Michael Jackson? Look at that guy.
That feels like a cop-out.
Speak on that more specifically,
He
please.
also had, what was it, alopecia? That chicken or whatever? He had the thing where he turned white. That chicken was black at one point, and then it
Look out.
became...
All right. Not alopecia, but I think we all know what you're talking
I
about.
don't
wanted him to say that.
What was it? What was the fucking vitiligo? It's the
That's
same
the one.
fucking thing. It's the
That's
same
it.
fucking thing.
That's the one.
Yeah.
All right, I see a lot of problems here, if I'm being totally
I
honest.
don't. What's the problem?
I mean, it just feels
Ask
like
the
there's...
questions, Jonks, and I'll answer.
All right,
I've thought about
so
this a lot.
The root issue here is that you wish that you could have said goodbye to your father.
Yes, I did not get closure. I needed to say goodbye to him, yes.
So what if we just, I don't know, wished for your dad to still be alive?
Nope, can't do that.
Why
That's
not?
how what if he doesn't want to be alive? We don't know. Also, Jonks, you have to think about the butterfly effect.
Right.
If he were alive today, what if somebody saw him alive and suddenly felt compelled to touch a child? And then they touch each other. We'd be right back at square one, Jonks, where another kid gets molested.
Well,
The
you're
butterfly
asking
effect.
for a kid to get molested, is that right?
Yeah,
I'm
isn't
just
your
saying,
wish
what-
also changing history?
What if you just wish that you never made the bet?
Yeah. What if you just wished for
I would have had $100.
$151.65?
No.
Okay,
But
wish
then
for
I would.
$100 and that you never made the bet.
But that's cheating. I didn't earn that money. If I earn that money,
I mean,
if
you
I
don't
win the
consider
bet-
it cheating to climb to the top of a magical mountain to wish for a child to be molested
I had
so
to work.
that you can have $150?
I had to work to get
This
up
guy's
here.
a doctor?
I had to work to get up here. I don't know if you guys realize this was a lot of work to get up here. I would not have earned. Look, I don't really, you guys are making no sense. Look, I'm not following the logic here. Let's say there's a hypothetical scenario in which like my dad lives another day.
Right.
Which you could wish for.
Okay, and then I get on the plane, I fly out, right?
Right.
I'm on the plane.
Yes.
Okay. Somebody hears me listening to Every Morning by Sugar Ray over the headphones, and they think, I wish I had that
guy's
kind
got
of
a gun.
Yeah, they think he's got a gun.
Yeah.
They think he's fired the gun.
Well, no. because
We didn't grant that wish.
On the ground.
We didn't grant that wish.
Right.
We didn't grant that wish. So it's me
Would have
listening.
been funny though.
So it's me listening to Best of Sugar Ray, and somebody sitting behind me in the airplane hears it and thinks, God, I wish I had that level of freedom, that level of carefree, just joy de vivre.
What the fuck did you just say?
And he
Joie de vivre.
Joy de vivre. Shut the fuck up, you nerds. Fuck you. He's got the joy de vivre, and he says, I'm gonna embrace my true self, and he starts molesting kids.
Sorry, bud.
All right, thank you.
About time.
Thank you.
Long
All right.
overdue, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
But hey, thanks for listening, guys.
Yep, that's.
I would like to
rude.
maintain that whether the child is actually molested or not, his experience remains the same. He is fundamentally convinced that he was molested. So it makes no difference. What's that?
You said if the child was the molester, and the child was
No, if he was molested.
I know, that's
Whether
what
he
you
was
meant,
or
but that's
no.
not what you said.
Okay, look.
Get his
Matters
ass.
and wishes. You gotta say it exactly
Are
right.
you in line? Are you in line?
Yes,
I'm
these
on the
people are
council.
all in line. Yeah, that guy's a
you.
council member.
Didn't we sacrifice this guy?
Yeah, we
This guy-
usually
we gotta
give
say-
them. So
Okay.
now what happens is technically he can be saved if somebody donates double the amount required to sacrifice. So if anybody wants to save this
Double?
weird,
Since when is it double? It's $6.
No,
Fuck
no,
you.
no,
It's
no.
$6.
No, we changed it a while ago.
Well, that's a lot of money.
I agree.
Yeah.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
looking good
well,
for you.
Shit.
And
okay.
you're not getting that $100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I know how we can turn this ship around.
I doubt it.
Down, 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 down.
He's got a gun!
This guy's got a gun on him!
All right, we're gonna do it.
Every morning there's a halo from the corner of my girlfriend's four-post bed.
All right, let's eat this guy.
I know it's not mine, but I'll see if I can.
Nom 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 nom. Hello and welcome back. I just ate. I guess he wasn't. It felt like he was a child molester just from the vibe, but I guess he was just wishing for a child to be molested. So anyway, that guy tasted like shit, but I did have to eat him, and I appreciate your offering him to me because any human flesh is sustenance to me. It's weird to see someone argue for child molestation, says Kevo Pants. I agree. I mean, I guess he would argue. He would argue that he was really just he wanted to have closure with his dead father. It was just sort of a roundabout way. Anyway, folks, if you're just joining us, of course I am Jonks. I'm a wish-granting demigod. Travelers come from far and wide to my mountaintop domain in order to have their greatest desires realized. And you can also subscribe at any point tonight to add an addition to our guest book. Let's have a look at that guest book again. Right, and it's still zoomed in. and written across 2 pages. There it is. My favorite part was the Mount Rushmore replica, Warm Winter. Yep, we can get rid of that now. Yep, so if you would like to add your own message to our guest book at any point, go ahead and subscribe. As I've been told, it is September, and subs are, I guess, cheaper than they usually would be. I don't know by how much. Alright, let's get the next track. Yes.
Baby, long time.
Oh my goodness.
Yes! How's it going? It's
Let's
me.
fucking go!
It's Indiana Jones.
Yes!
How's it going, everybody? It's good to see you all again.
It's been quite a while since I've seen you, Indy. How have you been?
I've been doing really good. The medication you gave me for my weird dick thing's been going great.
Did that work out?
It's been going so good.
I'm glad.
How you been?
Well, you know, same old, granting wishes. Just ate a guy who tried to argue for a child to be molested by Michael Jackson in order to receive closure with his father. You know, the huge.
Weird stuff.
You know.
Oh, man. It's been a while.
Yeah. So what brings you to my mountaintop domain, Indy?
I do need another favor, unfortunately.
Hey, that's what I'm here to do, man.
As you know, the government doesn't really sponsor things that much anymore. There's not a lot of funding for the arts, for education, or for exploration. It's been very hard for me to get grants to do my research.
Yes, you're an archaeologist.
I'm an archaeologist.
Is that why
so
you're
many
holding that
different
bone?
This is Muammar Gaddafi's forearm.
Oh my god. Wow.
I snagged this in a marketplace of sorts.
That does not feel like archaeology to me. Isn't it like digging
saying.
stuff up?
It's hard. It's hard to get the cost to go fly somewhere, to order it. It's easier to just go on this thing that's called like Onion Browser or something. I don't know the exact thing. Tor. And then you go and you're on this weird place where they're selling a lot of ketamine and stuff. And while I was there, I was like, oh, look, they got bones and shit, too. I mean, I might as well grab one of those. So I got Gaddafi's forearm.
Neat.
This is right arm. This is his right arm. And, no one's been offering me much for this. I went to, I had a sit-down meeting with Joe Biden about this. And I said, I've got this forearm. Can we do something with this? Maybe we do each other a favor here.
Right.
I know people in various countries who can do you favors. He wasn't interested. So it's been tough. So you're probably wondering what I'm here to wish for.
It sounds like money.
No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to come to you just to say, hey, can you give me a grant? I don't want to waste your time with trivial things like that.
Oh, I appreciate that, Indy.
During the pandemic, did this little, I had this little idea where I went, okay, on this website, there's a bunch of people's social security numbers as well. And I did what some people are now calling welfare fraud. I got about $1.6 million in unemployment benefits.
Okay.
Immediately cashed it all out. And Gruesome Newsom got word of it. And yeah. I'm usually apolitical, but I actually got a bit of a beef with this guy because he's trying to send me to jail for 25 years. So I need you to make this all go away. And how you want to do that, buddy, that's your call. But I got to get back out there. I got a lot, as I've said before, I got a gal in every port, and I got to go visit them. I got to go get to some of them. I got to go check in.
Dude, aren't you worried that your dick is going to get all fucked up again if you do that?
I don't know, man. The meds you've been giving me have been going great.
And you still have those?
Yeah.
Surely they've expired by now.
Thank you, you will never.
Handsome boy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
For the subscription. Let us know what you need to add to the guest book.
While I'm here, let's throw it on. Let me get another prescription. Just while I'm here,
all right,
me another bottle of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Explain this odd behavior.
First of all, I'm going to need you to explain this odd behavior.
That's fine.
Now, what is happening here?
All right, let me take this in here. This is a man chasing a woman while farting. Okay, so this is...
I don't know if he's necessarily chasing her, but if that's how you interpret it, then...
So, have you ever watched those YouTube videos where they teach you how to pick up women?
Santa came early this year.
No, I mainly just watch sketch comedy videos.
Like which ones?
Derek Comedy, like that one where the guns make different noises.
I like that one. Do you remember the Derek Comedy sketch where it's the emo song, where it's like it's like a series of discs and it gets more and more specific until they're like, your name is this and you live in this address.
I do remember that one
classic.
with DC Pearson.
Yeah, I love Derek Comedy as well.
Yeah,
Indiana Jones.
Good stuff.
It's what I usually watch on the plane. I'll usually pull up I've saved a bunch of Derek Comedy sketches on my phone. I'll usually just cycle through those and chuckle to myself.
Like the spelling bee one?
Spelling bee one's a classic.
Spelling bee's great.
Hey, do a little bit of that for us, huh?
Well,
do the spelling bee sketch, Indy.
If I remember correctly, I probably shouldn't.
Probably not great to do that on Twitch. Anyway, let's go ahead and explain this behavior real quick.
Pickup artist YouTube channels I follow, this is a graphic that I saved. I did a screenshot of while I was watching the YouTube video. Basically, what you want to do is you want to fart really loud and really stinky if possible, and then you run up behind the girl really fast to kind of scare him, and you go, "Whoa! Someone just did something crazy over here. You and I better get out of here." And then before they can really figure out what's going on, you want to immediately make physical contact with them. You grab their shoulder and you go, "You and I better get out of here. Come on, I'll keep you safe." And then you sort of pull them in just a general direction. Now you've moved them. So that's subconsciously in their head now, right? And then you say, "Now I've saved you. You're safe now because of me." That's another thing that's subconsciously being put in their head now. And then usually you're just like, "Hey, you ever been to Libya? You ever been to Egypt?"
Wait, that's the next move?
That's what I've sort of started to sprinkle on it. I go, "Hey, you wanna go to Venezuela sometime? Or Trinidad and Tobago?" And usually they say, sometimes they say yeah, sometimes they're like, "Not right now, but that sounds like an interest. I love adventure."
Wow. Well, I guess that explains that image.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got 2 new entries in my guest book. Let's have a look at those. And again, they've decided to write clear across both pages.
There is a precedent set.
It's better for readability, I'd say.
Is it?
I think so.
Decent climb. Gold panning station rendered mostly Pokemon miniatures. I'm trying to understand what that means. Gold panning station rendered mostly Pokemon miniatures. I'm guessing that means that at the gold panning station, you found a lot of Pokemon miniatures?
I think it's like when I went to the gold panning station, they mostly produced Pokemon miniatures.
Ah. Cool.
That's my guess.
And Jonks granted my wish to be Pitbull's son. 10 out of 10. You're welcome, handsome boy. Dale to you. Thank you for those additions to our guest book. We really appreciate those. It's always nice to see that people are enjoying their time on Jonks Mountain. If you'd like to add your own addition to the guest book, go ahead and subscribe. We'll add it to the book. We've got a question here from Council Member Sadville for you, Indy.
Yeah, what's up?
They're asking, when your student wrote "love you" on her eyelids, how was that? Was it weird or no big deal in 1933?
It was no big deal. I mean, look, that was not the first 19-year-old I had a relationship with, and it wasn't the last. Okay. That's the fact that they wrote "love you" to me, I was just like, oh, okay, this is gonna be easy, and it was.
Great, well that answers that.
I wonder what she's up to now.
We don't have to pull up the message. We pretty much got it. Thank you, though.
Now you got me reminiscing.
All right, well. Yep, that is classic Indy. All right, so it seemed like we have 2 sort of viable wishes here on the table. One was for you to sort of have some sort of diplomatic immunity. Boys will be boys. I don't know if that's necessarily true in this circumstance.
I'm always saying that. Jonks, I know usually we're only supposed to get 1 wish, but you did make me realize that I'm running low on the dick pills. So
yes, that is what I was going to.
I will give you Gaddafi's right forearm in exchange for a 2nd wish.
Wow.
That is not how this works. And all right. What's going on? What's up?
We're not gonna grant any of them.
What's this? What's this mean?
$5.
right. What can we do to make this go away? Okay, look, you like adventure? You like having a good time? I noticed that weird guy here earlier. He was talking about molesting people. You need something? I can get you. There's certain countries where laws are much looser, Jonks. I can do anything you need. Okay?
Indy, unfortunately, the only way to save your life is for another council member to double the cost of a sacrifice.
Jeez.
To donate $10 to save
Listen,
Indiana
I've done
Jones.
so much for humanity. I've done so much for the world. I have Gaddafi's right forearm. Come on, that's just one of the many things I provide and offer. Listen.
That's my boy, Indy.
Whoa, whoa.
Who is this?
Oh, this is my dad.
What's about to happen to you, my boy?
I'm about to get eaten by this freaking guy.
I've suddenly remembered my Charlemagne. That my armies they've been rocks.
Oh, we got it!
We're good. Turns out we didn't need Indy's dad.
Looks like I'm no longer needed here, so I'll step
hang
away.
on. You can
Could have
hang
been
around.
fun, though.
You can hang out. You can hang out.
All right. Well,
he's kind of relevant to the wish.
Let's go back to the wide.
All right.
I'm sleepy.
Shut the
Is
hell
it
up.
normal to be a little
All
bit
right.
sleepy up here? I had to walk
That's
all the way
fine.
up to the top of the mountain.
That's a fine way to do that. That's a fine way to transition.
That's crazy. I didn't realize I was that far.
Yeah, it seemed. Yeah, it's you know.
Anyway, a little problem I've run into is my dad was one of the Social Security numbers that I used for the welfare fraud, the alleged welfare fraud. Yeah, I agree.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
shit.
Oh, wait, interesting.
All right.
Wow, this is a very
geez.
strange turn of events.
I need to sort of save my wish.
Okay, wait, hold on. I think. Technically speaking, I think you would have only had to have donated.
Take the money.
We're
Jonks.
gonna take the money.
Go
We're
to
gonna
the
take the money.
sacrifice.
We're gonna go to the sacrifice.
I'm confused.
Don't worry about it. All right, this is gonna help me because my dad was pretty mad at me about the whole stealing his identity thing. Hey, I'm just gonna stand out of frame for a second, okay?
I was in Robin Hood with Catherine Hepburn.
That's right, Dad. Yes, you were.
Sure you were, sir.
Yeah, Pops.
It's true.
Well, Mr. Jones, unfortunately, you find yourself at the whim of the council, and at this point, I think it's probably unlikely that someone will donate the $20 required to save your life, especially since you are kind of like a side character.
You're the man now, dog. From Finding Forrester. Another movie that I was in.
I haven't seen it. Like I said, I've never seen a movie. All I've seen is Entourage, the Derek comedy sketches, and many plays.
And Ratatouille.
And Ratatouille. I have seen Ratatouille.
I'm not sure exactly where I am, by the way. Should I not be up here?
How did you get here, sir?
I sort of wandered out of the house and found my way up here. So I'm a little bit confused.
Ah, well, thankfully for you, Mr. Jones, your confusion will end very shortly. But if
That's
there's
my
anything...
submarine.
Okay. You are long gone. I'm so sorry. This is kind of sad. Listen, Mr. Jones,
I'm friends with Captain Nemo from
you're
League of
about to
Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Okay.
Remember that?
I don't. Like I said, haven't seen it. Listen, Mr. Jones, if there's anything you want to share, any perhaps maybe parting words that you'd like to share with your son, this will kind of be your last opportunity to do that unless someone donates $20.
If you could run to the store and grab some more Depends undergarments for me.
He's good. He's good.
Okay, you're good on that, Indy?
Yeah, I'm good.
He had sex with his stepmother.
It's funny because you seem very ready for your father to die, and yet
I'm so beat up about this. Fuck. Oh, I hope someone grants my wish to make me feel better.
just moments ago somebody almost wished for a child to be molested so that they could have a moment with their father. I don't know, just an interesting contrast.
Kind of makes you think when you kind of unpack it. It's like
let's eat this
we
guy.
come in with certain themes at the start of the episode.
Yum, 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 yum.
Most things in here don't react well to bullets.
Okay,
Man,
wait.
I'm so. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm so emotional right now. I just lost my dad.
Indiana Jones quote.
It's just an Indiana Jones quote.
I'm so emotional because I just lost my dad. I'm feeling so fucked up right now.
Yeah. Was
man. A wish would really make me feel better.
I think I'm trying to figure out what. Well, excuse me, pardon me.
That's my dad's leg.
Yeah, that was
man.
your dad's leg.
I'm feeling so fucked up, man. A wish would really make me feel better right now if we could get me out of the hot water I'm in with Gruesome Newsome and maybe also give me those, those dick pills. That would really. Oh.
I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm supposed to throw up your dad right now. Was that?
Maybe ask just a tiny taste.
Was it tiny taste?
Dad or killing me? But oh man, Wow, it's crazy, man. The
tiny taste. What did you want?
Circle of life.
With that donation of $20.
Circle of life. You don't think about stuff like you don't think it's gonna happen until it does, and then you're like, man, a wish would really hit the spot right now in terms of helping me deal with that grief.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we can at least get started on your wish in the meantime. Your wish, I guess, was so you said you don't want the dick pills.
No, I'm offering you Gaddafi's arm in exchange for a double wish. In which I get out of trouble with the state of California, and then also refill on those dick pills.
Okay, I am not going to take Gaddafi's arm. I'm not interested in that. You can have one wish, either the dick pills or diplomatic immunity from your fraud.
Can I get the name of the pills?
It's not.
I found a website where they got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, these are not. These are a bespoke concoction for the specific type. The thing that you had on your dick was not something that science has been able to
I can't
figure
figure out
yet.
which country I got it in either. Could have been so many.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe Comoros. Had a great time there. Basically no government there. Show up with like $60 American, you're a king. Now you got me reminiscent again, Jonks. God.
Well, Indy, this choice is yours.
Explain this odd behavior.
All right.
You're
This
gonna
might
have
help
to,
me.
You're gonna have to explain this odd behavior. Now, what is happening
So
here?
I painted this. This is a self-portrait.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
This is what I think I look like.
Wow, uncanny. Yep, that's a 1-for-1. Well, Indy,
Would you really kill a beautiful and talented artist like me? No, you'd give him 2 wishes in exchange for Gaddafi's forearm. That's what you do.
I wish I could, but unfortunately, it's gonna have to be one or the other, Indy. Either your dick works or.
Did we ever get
or
from
you're
just trying to
free.
taste what the deal is?
I'm talking to him about it.
We're negotiating
We're negotiating
something out?
that.
All right. Well, I didn't want to do this, Jonks.
What the fuck? Can we get like a metal detector or something installed at the bottom of the hill?
Jonks, you're a good friend of mine.
Yes.
We go way back.
Yes.
I don't want to be a problem right now, okay?
Okay. Then put the gun away.
Let me compromise. Can you give me pills that will both fix my dick and also give me diplomatic immunity in every country, actually, now that I think about it? It's pills that will both. And I'm putting the gun away, actually, because I don't like that I came out that hot with you.
Yeah,
It's
that really
pills that
upset
will
me, to be
both
totally
fix
honest.
The weird new disease that
On
I
your
seem
dick.
to have created.
Yeah.
But it will also give me immunity from the welfare fraud I committed. So it's one
It's
wish.
one wish.
Technically.
A very specific type of pill.
Yes. Because this is a bespoke pill that you create. So
Yeah.
it's possible. You're not just giving me some kind of antibiotic.
I'm gonna have to consult the council on this. Council, do you think that we can create a pill that can both cure Indy's unique dick disease and grant him international diplomatic immunity?
My dick gets crazy when it happens, man.
We're getting a
It's
lot of
so
no's.
weird.
We're getting a lot of no's from the council. The council is saying you have to pick one or the other.
Oh, come on.
I think we could create it, but I don't think you deserve it.
All right.
This is fucked. I think legally I just discovered something really brilliant. You're punishing me for being smart.
You discovered something?
Yeah, I discovered that I can just wish for a pill that gives me diplomatic immunity.
I mean, it seems that you didn't discover that. It seems like the council's not going to allow it.
Well, them not allowing it doesn't mean I didn't discover it.
Well, I mean, it does. It seems that it doesn't exist.
Make so much money on these pills. I'm realizing I could fund 30 years of trips. I could be. Oh my god! I sell one pill and go to Comoros, man.
All right.
Oh my god!
Some of the council seems to be on your side. I think we need a poll for this, and then we need a poll for the wish, and then we need to get rid of Indy.
All right. All right. Wait, what do you mean get rid? Oh,
I mean, we need to move on from you.
Okay. What's the first poll?
The first
poll is, do we allow me to have a pill that will both fix my weird dick thing, but also grant me diplomatic immunity worldwide?
Okay, so should there be a pill?
Fix my weird dick thing and also grant me diplomatic immunity worldwide. And I will compromise it can just be United States. I just need Gruesome Newsome off my back, okay?
How would a pill even do that? Asks Kevo Pants.
You're the wish-granting demigod, not my department.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I get bones. That's my thing.
All right, let's go ahead and vote, council. If you think that we should be able to grant both of these wishes in a sort of loophole in which the pill does both things, go ahead and vote 1. And if you don't think that there should be a loophole and that Indy should have to choose either between having a working cock or being diplomatically immune in all countries around the world, vote no. 2. How about a pill that fixes your dick and you can fuck Newsom to death? That's interesting.
I'm sorry, what?
That's an interesting suggestion from Kevo.
I'll be honest, I would rather not do that one, but if it's the only thing on the table,
That's
I'll
what
do what
Kevo
has
is
to be done.
suggesting. Let's go ahead and close out that poll.
Wait, no!
Kevo, you wild for that one.
Ah, shit.
It's
It
a
was
bold
way
idea.
closer than I thought it was
Bold
gonna be.
idea. Yeah, honestly, much closer than I anticipated as well. But unfortunately, you have to decide. So go ahead and choose your wish, Indy, and then we're gonna vote on it.
All right, I can make some phone calls around town, but I can't make these dick pills, so I'm gonna re-up on the dick pills.
So you're here for more dick pills?
In the end, I'm just here for more dick pills.
We're
I
gonna
thought
go
I
back
wasn't.
to the dick pills.
I actually started this by saying I'm good on those. I don't need a refill, but I've realized it's not true. I can't risk not having those. I can make some phone calls. I know some people at City Hall. I can do what has to be done.
This one feels like kind of a layup, Indy.
Let's get
Feels like they've done it
the poll up.
before.
Man, it would really suck if they didn't give you the pills. And this was all for naught.
So anticlimactic.
Insurance is.
All right, council, go ahead and
And
vote.
I just gotta start, really being.
Oh no.
Oh no. This isn't good. I'm not likable? What about me isn't likable? I don't understand. Did you see that beautiful portrait I did?
That was a very nice portrait.
Doesn't make him likable.
That's true.
I don't know a single thing I've said that's not okay. Is it the fact that I
Why does it say we only have 12
do
viewers?
sex
I
tourism?
did that earlier too.
Oh, okay.
It fixes itself.
All right. This is a landslide. Close that
That's
out.
fucked. Hey, did they wish for my dad to come back? I think they did. Didn't Just a Tiny Taste say?
But yeah, where did we land on the Tiny Taste
pretty
thing?
sure he
It probably
said.
takes a little while for him to be regurgitated.
I'm pretty sure he said though, like I'll take regurgitating the dad.
For now or for a button. So just.
Ah. Wait, what?
We're rejecting your wish, Indy.
All right, I'll get out of here. And I can't Gaddafi forearm can't change your mind.
Nah, maybe try to sell that to somebody up in the line.
You know what? Maybe I sell it to get back in the line a little earlier.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
All right, you haven't heard the last of me, folks. I'm an American hero, whether you like it or not. Have a good day, everybody.
Well, council, that was insane. We almost granted Indiana Jones diplomatic immunity, but in the end, he decided he would rather have a working dick, which you also rejected.
Love democracy.
But hey, folks,
And that's her story.
that's showbiz.
No, it's her story.
Okay.
Like history, but for women.
What does that have to do? Okay.
This is a W for women, Jonks.
Is it?
Open your eyes.
I guess insofar as...
I don't know. I think that thing was contagious. I don't know if it's W for women.
You know, I'm sure it'll be fine. That thing is gonna spread. Alright. Folks, we've granted, 2 wishes so far. We've killed 2 people. And we denied Indiana Jones his magical dick pills. It's been already quite an eventful evening, but I do think, well, first of all, if you're just joining us, I'm Jonks, I grant wishes. We have a guest book here. If you'd like to subscribe at any point, let's have a look at that. We've got 3 entries in our guest book so far. Warm Winter said, my favorite part was the Mount Rushmore replica, which is wrong. Decent climb, gold panning station rendered mostly Pokemon miniatures, said Just a Tiny Taste, which we gotta look into that. And Jonks granted my wish to be Pitbull's son. 10 out of 10, says Handsome Boy. And you're welcome for that. I'm happy that I was able to make that happen for you. So anyway, if you'd like to add your own message in our guest book, you can go ahead and subscribe at any point. And I do think I see a traveler venturing up my mountain right now.
What is this?
Hi there.
Hi, sorry, I'm on a walk.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, me and my boyfriend are in a fight, so I'm on a walk. My bad. Sorry.
No, hey, it's not, do you know where you are right now?
I assume I'm a couple blocks from my house, but I've been walking for a while. So I can really be anywhere.
Where do you live? Where's your house?
Los Angeles, California.
Oh, no, sweetie.
Oh, no! Why?
You are very far from home. You're on Jonks Mountain.
God,
Must have had quite a fight.
it was quite a fight. My boyfriend's such a dick.
What's your name?
My name's Penny.
Penny.
JC Penny.
JC Penny.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks.
JC Penny, what was the fight about?
If I can, talk your ear off for a second.
Please, spill, girlfriend.
So I've got, a next-door neighbor. His name's Dan.
Okay.
Nice guy. Just happens to watch the same show as me, Bones.
Okay, I'm following.
I don't have... Is that for Bones or Dan?
For me,
Oh, thank
Me,
you.
Bones.
Thank you. Come on over, please. Apparently, I need more people to hang out with.
There you go,
I'll
that's
step up
good.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's good, that's good.
Sorry, out for a walk. Now I'm talking your guys' ears off.
Keep going.
No, please come over and watch Bones with us. That's why I'm in trouble. I go over to Dan's house. I have nothing else in common with Dan other than the fact that we watch Bones. I go over to his house. We're watching Bones. We do this season after season, season after season. All of a sudden, my boyfriend, Gavin, is his name, is now not okay with this arrangement. He's now upset with Dan. He doesn't want me to hang out with Dan. He's just fuming, upset, and so we got a little bit
Because of the Bones thing.
Yeah, I think he has I think he's a little misconstrued of what Bones is, what we're doing over there.
Gavin sounds very controlling.
He is. Oh, he
Although
is.
Bones does sound like a sexy show.
You know what? It's really not that sexy. It's not that sexy. It's not. There's sexy parts in the show sometimes.
Did you
David Boreanaz in it?
Yes.
He's pretty sexy.
Yes.
Picture definition
Yes.
of sexy in the dictionary.
Did you tell him that you were going over his house to bone, or that you were knocking bones, or did you refer to the Bones watching sessions as boning? Or did you say, we're boning? It seems like the council is pretty much going to wring this joke dry.
I said I'm going to go over and do bone at Dan's house.
It's doing
You're going to do
I said
bone?
we're going to go do bone. Or I'm doing bone later.
That makes sense to me.
I think we're at 7 tonight, we're going to do bone.
Does Gavin support your dreams and visions?
No. Thank you for asking. Absolutely not.
I'm getting bad vibes.
It's mostly Gavin his dreams that we're following. Okay?
What's his dream?
He wants to be the president of the United States.
Oh,
Yeah, he wants to be the president of the United States. So we talk about that a lot. And now he wants to get mad about the Dan thing. So.
Would you say he's close to achieving that? It's just us here, you can be honest.
No. I mean, no. No, he's a governor.
Oh, okay. Which
That
state
seems
did
pretty
it?
close.
You're in California, right?
Yeah.
Is it Gruesome Newsom himself?
You know what? I'm just out for a walk, and if it's just you guys, yes, okay, it's Gavin Newsom, okay?
That was in me.
We'll take the boo. We'll take the boo, okay? He's a very insecure man, okay? He's a very controlling man. And I don't care about the race. I don't care about whether he's governor or president.
Do you
or
agree
what.
with his politics?
No. I haven't voted for him. If that's.
You vote for the Republican?
Yeah. I do.
Is it weird to vote for someone who gets like 22% of the vote?
Yes, and that's why I vote for him. Because I'm a little sick of it.
So you vote Republican and you watch Bones regularly. You must be like 46.
Pretty good. I am 46.
Are you jealous at all of Kimberly Guilfoyle?
Don't fucking bring up Kimberly Guilfoyle in front of me.
I had a feeling.
We were all having a good time. What the fuck?
I had a feeling. Well, see, maybe Dan, the next door neighbor, is sort of his Kimberly Guilfoyle, where he feels like there's a emotional attachment issue he has, and he's jealous.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. John, hey, take this.
I don't know, yeah. It seemed like you guys were just kind of doing your thing.
John's crushing it once again.
Thank you.
Right there for the tete-a-tete. Very good, buddy.
Thank you.
Explain this odd behavior.
JCPenney, we did notice some odd behavior of yours that we'd like for you to explain.
Oh god.
We're going to pull that up soon?
Yeah.
All right. It's coming.
Oh my god.
All right, now what is this?
Well,
God.
That's
you caught me.
really awful.
You caught me at the spa.
That's you at the spa?
You caught me at the spa. I took a little.
Like an episode of Bones.
Yeah.
God, I wish I could be in Bones. You know I would.
Whoa! Leslie Tanner, thank you so much. Let's get that scary image off the screen. Leslie Tanner, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome 35 viewers. If you're just joining us now, my name is Jonks. I'm a wish-granting demigod. I live at the top of this mountain, and my job is to grant wishes of travelers. Here, in front of me, is my new friend, JCPenney, who just took a walk after a big, long fight with her boyfriend, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
The governor of California.
So now you guys know that too.
So now you're all caught up. And JC, actually, maybe that's news to you too. I didn't actually mention that to you when you arrived here, but I am a wish granter, and since you've made it to the top of my mountain, technically you are a candidate for a wish if you'd like to make one.
Is that right?
That's right. I can grant wishes.
Must be weird for you to be the candidate for a change, huh?
It's actually kind of nice.
Kind of throwing you for a loop, huh?
I think it's actually kind of nice. As a matter of fact, I think I'd like to be president.
Your wish?
Whoa. That'll kill him.
Wow.
I'm gonna skip governor. I'm gonna skip it all.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Spite.
I would like to be President JCPenney.
Oh, I think someone played my leg, but it didn't appear.
It's been happening.
Yeah. Our sound alert?
My leg!
Excuse me. Something is fucked up with our sound alerts. Anyway, wow. Okay, so your wish is to be the president, I assume, of the United States. Is that right?
Of the United States.
That's history.
Okay, that makes more sense.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
In this context,
That actually works really well.
in this context, it is appropriate for you to say that. All right. So we've got a couple questions here. Isn't the current president Biscuit's person? Oh yeah, there's a dog that exists in this
Not a
universe.
dog.
I mean, sorry, there's a guy in this universe named Biscuit's person who I think did run for president and is currently the president of this universe, of the United States in this universe. But I mean, if you were to wish to be president and we granted that, you would usurp him. Obviously, there's the sound, and let's get the burp. Excuse me. Do we have any other questions for JCPenney about? I have one just to start us off, Miss Penny. What would your platform be?
Oh, I'm all about like fair and like fairness.
Okay.
I just wanted I just like fair.
I like fairness too.
Yeah. Like if you get.
Excuse me.
It's okay. Like I think it's super unfair that I'm not able to like just have whatever friend I want and like watch a show. Sweet
totally.
stuff. Yeah,
Right.
like that
So,
kind of stuff.
How would
That would be on your platform?
Yeah, how would that be reflected? How would that be reflected in your policy?
Oh, that'd be very easy. If you got a buddy,
Explain
that you
this
wanna watch
odd
your show-
behavior.
All right, a lot happening right now. Sorry, JC.
I'm a little confused.
First of all, Stocky Johnson, thank you so much for the subscription. Let us know what you would like to add to our guest book. For those of you who are just joining us, we have a nice, beautiful guest book for any subscribers to make an entry into. Secondly, oh, here's our guest book. Yeah, we'll get another. We'll get another addition to that guest book from Stocky Johnson. Whoa!
Never mind that.
All right. Lot going on here. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to mention is that we've got some odd behavior here that we need you to explain, JC Penny.
Yeah.
Can we show that odd behavior?
Sure.
Oh, yes, we can.
Now, JC, what's going on here?
Explain this odd behavior.
And then you're gonna have to explain it another thing right after this. But explain this first.
So this is a picture Gavin took of me right before I left the house earlier.
That's you. Oh wow, the fight really got heated.
He said he's just like, look at what you look like right now. Look at what you look like right now. And so, yeah, that's me.
Wow.
That's my explanation.
We could, and then if you could also explain this odd behavior.
Sure. So I have, I've been on apps, right? I'm a little frustrated with my marriage, so I've been on apps. This is someone who I met up with for coffee. Okay.
La Bussy?
We met up for coffee. I thought he was a fun kind of guy. Seemed like he would like listen, and so we met up and got coffee. That was it. With La Bussy.
You met up with the mascot for
Just Coffee, huh?
It was just coffee, and he follows me on Instagram.
Mm.
So that, and I also follow him, and we've seen each other's stories.
Do you ever heart react his story, or vice versa?
It's like, what is this? 1,000 questions or what? Okay, yes, I've hearted one of his stories. He took a picture with his dad the other day, and they look exactly the same, and I thought that was funny. So I hearted.
That is kind of funny.
It's funny. It's not.
That is pretty funny.
It wasn't
It's cute.
flirting.
All right. You guys didn't do Bone.
I did not do. Well, he doesn't watch Bones, and so that's probably why we're not meeting up anymore. And no, if you're trying to do like an innuendo where we had like sex or something, no, I didn't do Bone with La Bussy. So.
And that's her story.
Okay.
And that now you're back to. It feels like it makes less sense again.
Well, Council, do we have any other questions for JC Penny, maybe regarding her candidacy for the position of President of the United States of America? Otherwise, we can go ahead and probably get that poll up to decide whether or not we want to grant that wish. No Bone, it's giving Entourage, and I don't know what the fuck that means. But I like it. Thank you,
Explain this odd behavior.
We've got a little bit more.
Okay.
We've got a bit more odd behavior. Part of becoming the president is extensive background checking. So I think our council is making sure that you're able to explain any odd behavior.
I'm ready for it.
The only thing I want in my president's closet is stilettos. That's her story.
And that's her story.
And that's her
story.
Now, we want to make sure that you're able to explain this image, because if the Ruskies got a hold of this, we could be in some trouble.
Okay, so that's very easy. That's my stepson.
This is your stepson. This is Gavin Newsom's biological son?
No. Well, I guess. Like I was married.
Oh wait, you weren't married to Gavin Newsom. You said that was your boyfriend.
Right. So I'm married to someone, right?
Right.
And I'm boyfriend, girlfriend with Gavin Newsom.
Right.
And that is my son with my former husband.
And who was your former husband?
He has a very high-ranking position in a very high court, and so I'd rather not.
Explain this odd behavior.
Okay.
We're gonna turn it up.
Let's make that more expensive. But we do have.
But I'll do it again.
Yep. Crank it up. All right, we do have one other, and yes, I guess now would be a good time to say, don't forget you can submit images of odd behavior in our Discord. If you haven't already joined our Discord, do that. We are running out of them, apparently.
Did it get cloudier?
Yeah, you know what? The weather systems up here can get really crazy.
Weird.
Anyway, could you explain this odd behavior, please?
Okay. So everyone has big nights, right? And so when Gavin won, I had a pretty big night, and I got a little drunk. That's a picture of me one of my girlfriends took. She thought it would be funny to put the trash next to me like I was fucking the trash, and so that's me. That's a picture of me that looks like I'm having sex with trash.
Hey, we all have those days. Thank you.
Thanks for clapping.
Thank you.
Thank you for clapping for that.
All right. And Money Tits, we do love money. And please continue to send it. Sometimes we just need to make things more expensive so that the show can continue. All right. Listen, I think, and on that note, I think we do need to now vote on whether or not JCPenney is going to become our next president of the United States. So we will prepare a poll. Council members, if you would like to vote to grant JCPenney's wish to become our president.
JC, when you turned around earlier to look at that cloud, I could have swore I saw something in your britches.
Do I have?
What's going on there?
What?
Oh my God!
What is that?
Can we zoom in on JCPenney really quick?
That's
Yeah, not really quick, but yes.
That's neither here nor there.
JC, is that a pistol tucked in your waistband?
That's my president.
Yeah, this is a gun.
Why are you holding it like that?
It's not my gun.
Oh.
This is Gavin's gun.
You stole Gavin Newsom's gun.
Yeah, I took Gavin's gun.
Gun control advocate Gavin Newsom has a gun? That's scandalous.
Yeah, this is Gavin's gun. One of many guns that he has that looks exactly like this one. He just likes this type of gun. And so he's got like 80 of them.
He's got 80 pistols?
He's got 80 of this exact gun. He's got 80 Berettas
Jesus.
and a lot of bullets.
All right, let's close out that poll.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Yeah! Come on!
Congratulations, President JCPenney.
Hey, everybody, on the count of three, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Now that's history. Ugh.
God.
Sir, are you in line?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
Explain this odd behavior.
as your first act in the presidency, Madam President.
Sure.
Would you mind please explaining
this odd behavior?
Okay.
Would you?
I don't know if we have to, but we'll see.
We're gonna see if we have enough images to do this. Please submit more.
I'll still be with her no matter what's on this screen.
Thank you, her story guy.
Oh, and we forgot to say the magic words. We can do that, but first explain this. What's going on here?
So this is a leak. Okay.
Oh no.
This is a leak of my Halloween costume this year.
A leak on your first.
This is a
5
leak.
minutes of presidency.
I'm still putting my team together, and so obviously we got a couple leaky leaks going on, and this is one of them. This is what I'm gonna wear for Halloween.
Who's your press secretary?
I actually don't have one yet. So if you are you employed, or are you on the mountain, or like what's the deal?
I'm the guy who's been doing herstory. I'm available. My name's Rahm Emanuel.
Oh, Ram. That's okay. Ram, we're good.
Sure?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Jonks. I think we're gonna try to.
Hey.
You know what? I'm pretty busy.
Okay. You ever think about that? You ever think about disappearing some people like Mr. Newsom?
I mean,
Black Site Prison, huh?
Can't say I didn't think about it.
Thank you,
I think
Nuclear
I like
Goo.
this guy.
I'm being told by our council that we didn't say the magic words, and therefore you are not technically the president yet.
Explain this odd behavior.
All right, let's explain this odd behavior, and then we'll say the magic words, and then you'll be president, and then we got to move on.
Okay, so this is super important. This is a.
Thank God we got this image just in a matter of time.
This is actually super important. This is an idea that I have, and this is for a new boat. It's got wheels on it, but this is a boat that I want to design for all Americans. Like every American could have this boat, and like
you want to give every American this boat.
Yes. I think that
wow.
I think every American could have a boat. I think it could be a boat that's just like this one. I think it could be a lot of fun, and since it's like signed, sealed, delivered that I'm president, I mean everyone gets a boat. You get a boat. You get a boat. You get a boat.
Yes. Yes, Queen.
Yes,
Go off, Queen.
Thank you.
A lot of people are upset that Biscuit's person is no longer president.
He can come up here and maybe reclaim his throne.
I guess that's next episode.
I guess so, yeah. We did get a message from our new council member, Earthboy Bebop, who said, "Hi, I'm new. Why does the pretty lady have a gun?" And we can clear off that explain this graphic.
History, brother. Keep up.
That can be answered by "It's her story, brother."
Yes, Earthboy Bebop, it's her story. This is your current president, JCPenney, and she just wished to have her wish granted, which was to become president, which we're going to grant right now by saying the magic words. Wibbity wobbity wonks, your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks, your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Congratulations, President J.C. Penney.
Madam President.
Madam President.
So much.
It's been an honor.
Go shut it in Gavin's face.
And a big congratulations to Secretary of Defense Rahm Emanuel.
Sir, get back in line or leave.
We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. All right. Great work, everybody. If you're just joining us, I know we got a big raid earlier. Of course, I am Jonks. I am a wish-granting demigod. I live at the top of this mountain, and travelers come from far and wide to have their wishes granted by me. But of course, it's not just me who grants the wishes, it's also you, the council, who helps decide by voting in polls whether or not you think their wish should be granted. You can also enter. I think we got a message in our guest book. Did we ever get that one?
No.
Somebody subscribed a while ago. I think it was Stocky Johnson.
Never submitted one.
Stocky Johnson, if you're still around, you subscribed a little while ago, and you get to make an entry in our guest book. Let's have a look at that guest book. If you'd like to enter an entry into our guest book, go ahead and subscribe. I think it's cheaper this month because it's September, and you can write something in our guest book like these nice council members have. So go ahead, check that out. Thank you so much. Oh, and we've got another handsome person in the chat. Uh-oh, handsome boy, he's coming for your spot. It's Handsome Will. Welcome, Handsome Will. Anyway, folks, I think I see another traveler making his way up the hill right now. So let's get into our next potential wish. Hello, traveler.
Good evening, Jonks. It's good to see you, brother.
It's good to see you as well. And who is it that I have the honor of speaking to there?
Well, my name is Stuart Brown, but you might know me more professionally as the United World Wrestling Federation of the World Heavyweight Champion, the Unchained Grappler, Beef Stew.
Oh my God!
Beef Stew!
It's Beef Stew!
Holy
He's
shit!
off the chain!
Holy shit! It's Beef Stew, and he's off the chain, folks. If there are any children or women watching at home, please be careful. We've got Unchained
Watch
Beef
your
Stew.
eyeballs!
Beef Stew. Gosh, to what do I owe? And thank you so much, Renard MF, for the subscription. Wow, your fans are here, Beef Stew.
Yes, thank you, Renard MF. You're a stew boy, I know it.
Renard MF, if you'd like to make an entry into our guest book, just go ahead and type it in the chat. We'll add it. All right, Beef Stew. Gosh. To what do I owe the pleasure of you visiting my mountaintop domain?
Well, Jonks, I have humbly ascended the mountain in order to ask you one simple question. You might look at me, you might say, Beef Stew,
Thank you,
got
thank
it
you,
all.
you
You
will
got
never
the title,
escape.
you got the body, you got the six-pack abs. What more could you be wishing for? Well, thank you for asking, Jonks. While my life may look perfect on the outside,
it does.
On the inside, I am a broken man. Jonks.
Oh no.
I fought off all these MXC people on the way up here to ask you one simple question. Please grant my wish. I need my daughter's forgiveness.
Oh, wow. That is truly tragic, Beef Stew. And thank you so much, Earthboy Bebop, for the subscription. If you'd like to add
Thank you, Earthboy Bebop, a member of the stew for sure.
Yes, a member of the stew. Another ingredient in the delicious stew that is
Beef Stew and his stew army.
The stew army is growing stronger by the minute.
You know, I did a sketch comedy with Derek Comedy.
Oh, really? I thought I'd seen all of them.
You thought wrong. It was never aired.
Ah, okay. What was the bit? Yeah.
Two guys in a bar. That's the premise.
Okay, that sounds pretty loose.
It was.
Was there a game, or was it just kind of like a character thing?
The game was on the TV in the background. I believe it was the Cleveland Browns versus another professional football team at the time.
Got it. That sounds really funny. Hey, well...
It was.
Well, Beef Stew, if you wouldn't mind, oh my God, one of your fans has made it up the mountain.
Woo! Spit in my mouth? Uh-oh. We got a stew boy.
Go, Beef Stew.
You want me to spit? I will.
I'm a stew boy. We can call him Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Wow.
Oh, so
and stay beefy.
Oh, no problem. We'll do.
I love my stew boys and my stew girls and my stew theys and my stew thems. If you're in the stew, you're part of the family. But there's one member of my family, Jonks, who I need back.
If you're in the stew, you're part of the crew. I don't know. I just had to. I don't mean to punch it up, but I saw the opportunity. I thought I'd jump in there.
No, that is better, Jonks.
You like that?
That was better, Jonks.
No, I mean, look, you're the man. I heard it and I wanted to. Anyway, did you just spit in that guy's mouth?
Yeah, it's a thing that the beefheads love. They love tasting the stew from my mouth into the stew of their mouths.
Wow, that is truly disgusting.
That is truly disgusting to you, but you're not a part of the beef stew crew yet. And that's right, I'm taking crew from you. It was good.
All right, you're welcome. You can have that.
Thank you.
All right, well, Beef Stew, I'd be remiss if I didn't, and I'm sorry if this is too personal, but I feel like it's only right that I inquire as to the problems that are making you come to visit me to have your daughter forgive you or to smooth things over with your daughter. So what is it exactly that you wish to have forgiven?
Jonks, my daughter will not speak to me anymore because I refused to throw her a quinceañera on her 15th birthday.
Oh,
I said over and over again, baby girl, neither me nor your mother is of Hispanic or Latinx descent. We cannot do a quinceañera. That's cultural appropriation. And you know what she said to me, Jonks? You know what my sweet baby girl said to me?
What did she say, Beef Stew?
Fuck you, Dad.
Oh my God.
She said that to me, her father.
Oh my God! Well, I want to get further into that, but I do want to read these new entries we have in our guest book. Can we
probably some members of the Beef Stew crew. Let's see what we got.
Let's see. We've got Earthboy Bebop saying long balls. Thank you. Thank you for that entry.
Was that about you or about me?
It's really hard to say. I gotta mention it's you because I'm not aware if I even have balls.
My balls don't feel very long right now. Everything's kind of smashed together.
Seems like they're packed up tight.
Long balls, man.
I normally have long balls, but I'm saying right now everything's real smashed in. This is a medium. I normally wear a quadruple X.
I see. We have one other entry here that I can't read because it's being blocked by our camera.
I tried my best to unclog the toilet on the second floor, but it conquered my spirit, and that's from Renard MF.
Renard MF. Thank you.
A member of the Beef Stew crew.
Thank you for letting us know, Renard MF. You didn't have to write that in the guest book. You could have just informed one of our staff, but I'm glad that you let us know. We'll try to get that taken care of. I'm sorry. And I guess advising to all the other council members, please avoid the second floor restroom until we're able to get that cleaned up.
Unless you think you're capable of taking a dump that can blast through that yourself.
Yes, if you can take a shit so powerful that it unclogs the toilet.
There's only one man I know who can take a shit that powerful, and that's the dirty bastard Toilet Bowl Jones. Toilet Bowl Jones!
Explain this odd behavior.
Stinky little ass Sunday at the Cow Palace, you son gun.
Holy shit. Wow, buy your tickets now. Fucking. Hey, alright.
He sounded like Lewis Black.
Hey, Stew Man.
I do, or Toilet Bowl Jones does? I sound more similar to the Macho Man Randy said.
Somebody just said that in the council. I don't
know. Lewis Black a little bit.
Alright, well. Alright,
you
Mr.
know how
Stew.
Lewis Black in his comedy specials will get all mad and be like, oh, why?
I do know that. I do know that. I've seen his specials.
Yeah.
I don't watch movies, but I do watch YouTube videos, and I watch Entourage, and I watch plays, but I don't watch movies except for Ratatouille. Anyway, could you please, Mr. Stew, if you wouldn't mind...
Oh, explain this?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is a pretty simple explanation. It's probably hard to tell, but that's me in the flannel. That's my out of work attire.
Wow. You look so much less ripped in that.
I know. The clothes really cover up my rippling tones.
Yes.
My vascular mass. The woman there with the balloons, that's my beautiful wife, Karen. Karen and I have been together for 15 and a half years.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jonks. And then, of course, in the foreground is my daughter wondering why the hell she got balloons on her 15th birthday and not a full-blown quinceañera.
That's your daughter, and this is what
my
she
daughter.
got.
She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life, and every day I miss her.
I see. So, just to sort of recap what's going on
For
here,
sure.
Beef Stew, it seems that you've come here to have a wish granted to reconcile a fight between yourself and your daughter, wherein your daughter was upset with you for denying her ability to have a quinceañera because you nor your wife, neither you or your wife are of Hispanic descent.
Correct.
And you felt that it would be cultural appropriation for you to have a quinceañera.
I felt that way, and that is also a fact.
Okay. So I think we got all that pretty much cleared up. We do have, okay, here's some clarifying questions from our council. They'd like to know where she went. You say you miss her. Did she run away from home or something?
Yes! She moved to New Mexico, and I said, I understand what you're trying to do here, but that is still America.
Where are you from, Beef Stew?
Where am I from?
Yes.
Yonkers, New York.
Wow, so she really went far.
She went away.
Do you have any family or anything? Where is she staying?
No, the only members left of my family are me, my wife, and my daughter.
And how long ago did this happen?
14 years ago.
Oh my god, so that would make her 29 years
Correct.
old.
Good math.
Thank you. I do a lot of Sudoku. Anyway, okay, so yeah, if she moved at 15, that means she's been abducted.
No, she did it on her own. She did it on her own, and she sent me a postcard every day from every different location, whether it be a gas station or a mom and pop shop or whatever.
That seems odd considering that she's refused to contact you otherwise.
No, the postcards were not to let me know of her whereabouts. The postcards were more of a mocking tone.
Ah, I see. They were to spite you.
Yes.
All
my wife, my beautiful wife, Karen, who I've been with for 15 and a half years. Loved every day.
You guys got busy real quick, I guess, huh? You've been married for 15. I guess that's about normal to have a kid after what? You guys have been married for about a year and a half at that point?
Mm-hmm. We dated after 2 weeks of dating.
Wow.
I mean, we married. We married after 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and then you decided to pop the question.
Hey, we're still together.
I guess that's true. Who am I to judge? Sometimes it's just love at first sight.
That's what I'm saying.
Very Vegas, says Councilmember Sergi Potch 7.
Thank you, Sergi Potch 7. A member, no doubt, of the Beef Stew crew.
All right, we've got. I think we've got just about all the information we need to have a vote here. But I did have one other question here from Councilmember Renard MF, who was wondering, what do you think of Slim Jims?
Ooh, yeah, I snap into them. Hiya.
I had a feeling you might. Here's a question from Slap Factory. If at 29 she still didn't understand why a quinceañera might have been inappropriate, maybe you should wish for her to understand cultural nuance. It's not really a question, more of just a consideration.
That's not too bad. But first I feel as though I need to get her back into my life. Because it'd be cool if she understood cultural appropriation now as a 29-year-old woman, but that does not solve the problem of her being back at home with me.
That's a good point. All right, well, I feel like we all know what's at stake here, so let's go ahead and pull up the poll. Council, this is a very important wish, so I want you to take it very seriously. Should we grant Beef Stew's wish to rebuild his relationship with his daughter, who ran away to New Mexico 14 years ago after a fight regarding whether or not she should have a quinceañera for her 15th birthday despite not being Hispanic?
Let me hear you, Stew Crew. I want to fucking hear you out there, Stew Crew.
Let's hear it, Stew Crew.
Let's hear you, Stew Crew. I want the nose to be in the single digits.
Who wants their mouth
I need the love
spit
of
in
my
by the
daughter
Beef Stew?
again. I've been without my daughter for nearly as long as I've been with my wife. Please! Help me!
We got some cheers. We got some stew hype in the chat. Let's close it out. It's a runaway.
Ooh, yeah, I feel the steam coming off of that beef stew.
Congratulations, Mr. Stew. We are going to rekindle your relationship with your daughter. I think we're gonna actually get her I think we might be able to bring her here.
What?
But in order to do that, we're gonna have to say the magic words. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. Wibbity wobbity wonks. Your wish has been granted by Jonks. And look at that.
Oh my God.
Beef stew.
Dad?
Stuella?
Her name is Stuella?
Her name is Stuella. She was named after me, her father.
Why am I here? What happened?
I wished for you to reappear in my life, baby girl. I miss you.
Dad, it's been like 14 years. What the fuck?
Please, you gotta come home. Every day, me and your mother hold ourselves in each other's arms and cry ourselves to sleep because we haven't seen our baby girl Stuella.
Dad, every single night I go to bed, I cry myself to sleep because I'm not with my dad Stu and his wife.
Her voice hasn't fully dropped yet, Jones.
No, when I cry, I end up becoming just like my dad. No.
I'm the man who has everything. What the hell, Sean Connery?
It's not time to
it's
make
not.
a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry.
I think this song was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
But I'm happy.
That's right.
What's that, Paul? Another great episode of Everything Now Show?
Another hit! Another banger! It's another Everything Now. Thanks so much for coming. Thank you to Let Container for the raid if you joined from there. Don't forget to follow us. And also join our Discord. All those explained messages just came from our Discord. Discord's a great vibe, great place to be.
Yes.
Check us out on Instagram, on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube, or subscribe to our YouTube as well because we do all the episodes. You can watch back every episode of the show back on YouTube. So check out all that stuff. Those are all the plugs we have to make. It's true. And if we don't make them, they get mad at us.
Yeah, the corporates get real pissed.
Hey, you know what? We're not doing this show alone. It's not just the four of us. We have guests.
That's right.
And tonight our guests were Cam and Trent. Come on out here.
Get out of here.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you for doing the show.
Let's have you guys step up a little bit. We're gonna get you right.
Look at that right there. That's good.
There it is.
Trent and I are an improv duo, Cam and Trent. We host an improv show in Los Angeles at the Yard Theater the last Wednesday of every month. It's a variety show. Come on through.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. always.
$8.
$8. There's White Claws. Come on.
It's good. It's fun. It's actually fun.
It's actually fun.
It's actually fun.
Ooh, yes, y'all were hilarious. Great job, guys.
You can follow both of their individual Instagrams there, and I think we also linked Instagram for your show. So please,
Thank you.
You have no excuse. Just do it right now, folks. These guys are very funny, and you don't want to miss their show. So if you're in LA, come see that.
Yeah, come on down.
Come on down and see Beef Stew
Look
live in the flesh.
Get a little of that, yeah.
And like Chris said, follow all of our social medias as well. Thank you especially to all of our new followers tonight. The people who subscribe, we really appreciate it. You guys make the show work. If you haven't already, join our Discord. Definitely join our Discord. We do lots of fun interactive stuff in there. And we do this show every Monday and Thursday and Saturday night. So because tonight is Thursday, we'll see you back here on Saturday at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. Pacific time. So drop us a follow if you haven't already to get notified for that. We'll see you back here on Saturday night.
And for those artistically inclined, it's a figure drawing class, so get ready to do a little art.
Oh, that's right, yes. Wow. In our figure drawing format, the audience draws images and submits them, and we'll show them here on the show. So if you want to participate in that way,
Cat Toledo?
Cat Toledo and Dan Ramos.
Dan Ramos?
And special guest artist Katie Fishel from Sex is Weird on Instagram.
I wouldn't miss it. Shit!
Come on!
I'm not going to want to miss that on Saturday, so please come back here Saturday night, 6 p.m. And otherwise, we'll see you in our Discord. We're going to raise Tom Thanks. We're going to say you guys Tom Thanks.
On the way out, one more round of applause digitally for our guests here. Greg or they?
Give it a Grant's shirt. You can buy Grant's shirt. Oh yeah, we sell this on our store. Look at that. Get up really close. Can you really show them how sick that is? Sick graphic by Jay Gallenboat. I think actually Alex made that.
I thought you made it in the creative test. Never mind. Either way.
Someone made it.
One of us made it.
There you go. If you like it, I made it, and if not, Alex made it. All right.
That's why he's not on the show.
That's why we kicked him off the show. Okay, folks, that's our show. Say hi to Tom Thanks for us, and we'll see you back here Saturday night.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, come back Saturday night.
SNL hug. Georgia.